Well, hello again, everybody. Got a pretty cool mandolin just strung up yesterday. I think it's turning 24 hours old about right now. This is a one of a kind for me. I've never made a blonde top mandolin yet, other than I did make an all blonde mandolin, so I guess technically I sort of made a blonde top, but the other mandolin I was referring to didn't have stain anywhere on it, whereas this one does have stain on the, pretty much everywhere other than the top. I made a guitar years ago for a customer, and he wanted me to make a mandolin that sort of matched his guitar. So his guitar was sort of like a 18 style guitar. I think it was a 000 18 style guitar. So it had a blonde top and stained back and sides and that sort of thing. So I did the same thing on this mandolin per his request. And he also had an inlay that I did on his guitar. His nickname is Weg, if you can see that there. So his guitar also had that same inlay, except I might actually try to put in a picture of the guitar right here, just so you can see. But anyway, the guitar actually had the inlay on the 12th fret, but I was afraid on a mandolin where the frets just get so close together down there around the 12th fret that the font would have just been so small that it would have, I don't know, just wouldn't have looked really good, I don't think. But on the 7th fret there, I don't think it looked too bad, and it was definitely big enough to read it, pretty easily. So a few of the specs on this thing: it is a red spruce top. Pretty much all my mandolins are red spruce tops, unless the customer specifically asks for something different. Just some really nice curly maple back and sides and neck. It does have Grover tuners. Let's see, a Ebony Peghead Veneer, and let's see, Ebony Fingerboard. I do scallop out my fingerboard extensions there. I think everybody generally likes that. And there's another shot of that maple. Man, just gorgeous stuff. It's a varnish finish. It does have a James tailpiece. I really like those things. I always try to encourage customers to use those if they will. And they do a great job if set up properly to naturally kill those overtones back there. Let's see. The bridge is a Cumberland Acoustics bridge. I actually picked this bridge up back at Spigma in February. I think they do really good work, make nice bridges. Let's see, is there anything else I kind of overlooked here? I don't think so. Ebony in pen. Let's see, I think I lost my screen there. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could play another tune or two on it here. But, man, I'm really happy with how this thing sounds. See, it does have a bone nut. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but again, that's all pretty standard stuff for me. If you've watched any of my mandolin videos, I always use bone nuts on guitars and mandolins alike, and bone saddles. So. Let's see, I guess I could run through a quick little go at brilliancy here so you can kind of hear what it sounds like up and down the neck. had the action set up really, really low. As most of you guys know, I generally like to send them out set up about as low as you can get them, because they always seem to raise up. You know, I always kid and say this thing barely even knows it's a mandolin right now. So in like a week or two, or for sure a month, you know, it's going to settle in. The neck's probably going to get a little extra relief, and I try to just plan for that. That way, you know, if I send it out playing, you know, kind of where the action would normally be, you know, in a month or so, you're probably going to kind of have high action, and that this doing it this way just kind of saves you from having to come back to my shop and having an adjustment made in probably a month or so. But it sure does play good, and you don't really have to play it all that hard to be heard. This customer is a guitar player, primarily, I do believe, so I kind of built the mandolin sort of for a guitar player. The neck is a little bit wider up here. I think this is 1.150 up here, which is right around like 1 3/16. And also, the way I have the spacing set, if you notice, they're really, the pairs are really close together, sort of to simulate playing on one string rather than two. And that's actually how I have my personal mandolin set up. A lot of people that have seen me play or have played my old Anderson mandolin, they usually comment on that, and most people like it pretty well. So speaking of that, I have it right here. So if you want to hear how my one-day-old mandolin compares to a, let's see, about an almost 30-year-old mandolin, right here she is. So I think she's holding up pretty good myself. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be talking to you again here pretty soon with another instrument. See you later.